Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age. If you haven't already, be sure to go check out the other videos. And as always, I'm live on Twitch, so be sure to follow me on that. Otherwise, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time a new video drops. And in new information, I now have an actual playlist both on Twitch and YouTube. So that way you can watch previous videos in order. And that's all, so we're going to jump into the action. Let's take a look at
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Okay, Leona is ready to go in.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
I will come back to that later.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Okay. Judge's favor. Once I do that one, I can send Liliana and Colin off to do other stuff. Or whoever. Where? No.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallemire arrived an hour ago.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
Let us begin.
To work?
Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Okay. That's that taken care of. Is there anything that needs to see if I got the book? Let's see. No soles. Solets. What? Maybe we can have a later point. Yes.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix. He spilled wine on you in Redcliffe, remember? I was trying to discover what became of him. Where he ended up.
And?
Nothing. Redcliffe is abandoned, and there's no trace of him. It's as if he never existed. I think the Venatori found out he was helping me. I think they killed him.
Those bastards will pay for that.
Yes, they will. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. Something you need?
You said Alexius was a men...
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. I had a lot of successes. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption. How we could wander. Then he... gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he get...
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
You mean you fought with him?
I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
I don't know if I agree about that being a priority, but I suppose there could be worse things.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. Not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's dead now. More's the pity.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
That's a wall.
Do you need something, my dear?
Oh, Mother Giselle.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share. But this is another matter. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carinas. Are you familiar with them?
Familiar? We've never met, if that's what you're suggesting.
I'm suggesting nothing. I'm only curious whether you know of his situation. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
I imagine you'd be relieved to see him gone.
If this is what it seems, and it works out, it might be better for all concerned.
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want Dorian to know? That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send you. If he truly does not wish this real, I shall pray for your success. And the young...
Tell Dorian, don't tell Dorian. I could go either route, but I'm split on which one to do. So, I'm gonna flip a coin. Okay. Heads, I'll tell Dorian. Heads it is. Dorian. Where are you? That's a door. That's not what I need. That is also a door. Stairs.
Here we are again.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
This could be the Venatori. Lure us somewhere remote, then an ambush.
Perhaps. Although this does look like my father's penmanship. Or could he have joined the Venatori? No, that can't. Well, anything is possible. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with the message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I? That was unworthy, I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
I'm having trouble imagining a scenario where you'd like anything he said.
So am I. But who knows? Maybe my father has something new in mind.
Right then. Oh wait. No. Liliana shouldn't have anything right now. Currently working on Josephine. Vivian didn't have anything. Can't do Cassandra till I talk to Varric. I don't want to do Varric yet.
Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
Do the Chargers have anything yet?
Your worship?
Can you think of any other tasks?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any idea...
We'll talk.
Bull.
Can I help you?
Nope, you have nothing.
Nice.
So, how about Sarah? Let's see if Sarah has
The
anything.
funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
Hey you, I have an inquisitor favor to ask. It's just a little thing really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
I won't agree to anything without details.
Smart of you. I wouldn't dream of wasting your super important time. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vashel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through?
Just walk through. Easy, right?
What does the Inquisition?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen. Just like always.
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger ears, I guess. Shut up.
I didn't say nothing, Sarah.
Who is asking for this?
Oh.
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them. It's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
But torn skies and those are the fun things, Sarah. Oh, they're not there. That's right. Cool. Let's have a chat.
It's made from people.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Yes?
Walk me through the...
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can... Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fix it, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope, they can heal.
Sometimes you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
They remember me. Their eyes stick. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear, makes me a person, calls me kid, a friend. Solus isn't afraid of me. He sees spirits and understands. But he's sad underneath.
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, war and weariness, blood and battle. Life learning to lead, clash, kill. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
It must be sad,
Why?
isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
I'll talk.
If
Strangest thing, when I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. You know
And
where I found
Cole
it?
has struck again.
In a barrel. The thing was filled to the...
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. And the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
Oh. No.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
We both have work to do. There's nothing wrong with focusing on it.
True. I believe this one is yours. Well played. At your service.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
I want to meet the sister a bit. She sounds interesting. She can sass Cullen.
They should have been born together, but instead they were bound by light.
The servants are having some trouble remembering some odd events. Can I assume you're responsible?
They don't smell the same, Raw.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I hear you've been busy. Someone is leaving peeled plum.
Spiders need to eat.
Let's talk.
All right.
So Cole, someone found...
They were safer there. All right.
So Cole, someone stole...
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like...
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and...
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
I'll talk to you...
Freedom.
May God be with you.
Right there. Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
He's in the Dales. He fights for the people.
Yes? Nothing.
Right then. Okay. He doesn't have nothing then. To the war room so I can send this on our next venture. No, this is my alcohol cellar. Or wine cellar would be the technical term. Stairs. Yes. No. Wrong way. This way.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we...
We need a judge of the...
Okay, so I can't just ask her what the next move is. I actually have to go complete the claim the report or whatever, and then go back and talk to her so I can get the next one. And then should have just had Leliana go and assassinate me. Wait, needs one. It is too bright in here for the moment. There, some light, but not terribly bright.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Speak with Minister... what's his face? Is it on the east side? Ah.
Let us begin.
Okay, 16 minutes.
The city has agreed to send us 5...
I want Iron Bull. Cassandra, because why not? And then I want... Solus.
course, Duran's theory of High Dragon behavior is absurd, but... Oh,
My people have
studies on dragon hunting patterns? Migrations? Ha! Duran's theory that dragons can't see the color blue is refuted. With those dreadful raiders out of the way, we can finally lure out the abyssal High Dragon. You should have the honor, my friend. I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place lures. Place this bait, and then wait. It will be a momentous achievement in draconology.
I'm off to plant the bait for the High Dragon.
I cannot wait to hear your observations. You must make note of how she circles the hunting area.
We'll have to speak some other time.
She'll be here soon. Prepare yourself.
Boss, I want you to know, you're the best.
There she is.
An impressive creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
Looks like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Somehow.
This is the greatest day of my life! Did you all see that? Asa!
And because of that just opened some very good things in my future. Wow. Still to kill that dragon. I should go back and try the other one.
What was that? Oh, my fellow researcher. What can I do for you?
The High Dragon attacked me when I planted the bait. I'm afraid it's dead.
She attacked? How wonderful! You had a first-hand view of her behavior. Did you take any notes on her aggressive posturing? I suppose you wouldn't have. No matter. I should very much like to interview you. At a later time, of course. I could join your Inquisition. My expertise could be of use, and your scouts could help me find other specimens.
Certainly. I'm sure the Inquisition could use a draconologist.
Excellent. I'm sure my research will be of great use to you.
Yes, yes it will. Okay, I have room for like 61 things. So I guess it's time for me to attack this keep then. Down there. Sure, Josephine, now you're ready to turn in. Right in the middle of this. Where is the
Hold on, Bo! Die!
We serve, Inquisitor, in life and in death. Here, Inquisitor! I am ready to serve! Life is nothing! We will reign! I join your glory.
We should bring in our forces to occupy the castle.
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men's... The Venatori... We're reasonably... I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
What's wrong with...
The forts... There's an oasis nearby. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need...
What can you tell me?
The Darkspawns. I've warned that... We have to find whatever hole the monsters came...
We haven't met, huh?
I beg your pardon, Inquisitor. Knight, I served with the Templars in Starkhaven until they all... Commander Cullen offered me a job, and I was glad to do anything to help stop all this.
What are your duties?
I am Commander Cullen's second-in-command. I also coordinate reports for the Commander from agents out in the field.
If you were in Starkhaven, how do you know Cullen?
After Kirkwall, rubble fell on much of the city. A lot of people were homeless or trapped. I coordinated rescue efforts, and met Cullen while he was trying to command what was left of Kirkwall's Templars.
You didn't want to leave the Chantry with the others of your order?
Sacred duties are all well and good, but someone needs to do real work now and then. If the barracks are on fire, I'm going for water, not standing around smiting the ash for heresy. Ah, respectfully speaking, of course, Inquisitor.
How is the Inquisition?
It's good work. Some of it's not batty, but I'm always glad to be doing some. There's no shortage of things that need repaired, shored up, or...
Carry on.
Should be prepared. A cornered beast is likely to strike back.
Inquisitor.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
I've got a special deal for you, Inquisitor. Fell off the back of a wagon from Montsimard.
The wards are working.
Okay. This episode wasn't incredibly long, but I feel good about what I've gotten done, so we're gonna call it there for now. I might do some more later, but if not, then I will see you all next week. Bye.